Okay, so this one is the crown part. The if you want to put on the crown, if you have very thin hair and you want to put this on the crown. So this is the crown part that you can put it on the top of your hair, and you have and just kind of cover the crown so make your hair thicker. And then I bought this crown part, very little one, and I sewed this to it. So I sewed this to it. So I cut it, sew little piece by little piece to it, made the hair a little bit thicker. So when you put it on, make your hair thicker. So this is the crown part. This is the part that you put on top of your hair, on your head. And I'm going to show you a different one. So I'm gonna put this in here, and this is the one that I sewed, and I sewed this to it. So before that, I just took it out, and it's gonna be like this. It's a very thin one, so I don't have to. Some people, they cut it a little piece and they will sew it together, but I don't want to do that. So what I did was I just sew this together. And if you want to cut into a little pieces, that's fine too, but I'll make it easier so I don't have to sew in the little piece here. You have to stitch a couple stitches, just kind of hold it down. So I don't want to do that. So I just sew it together and just do a zigzag. Just sew it all the way down, flip it, zigzag, flip it, so I don't have to cut it out. And the reason that I sew this together, because if you cut all of this together, then it's just such a wasting time. So all I do is I just flip and sew back and forth to it. So I got a thicker one. And when you put it on, it's thicker, because some people, they just clip a very thin one like this. So I don't have, so it just made your hair very thin. So you have to do a lot. You just have to do a lot together like this, and this is too heavy, so I did not like it like this. I like something that it's simple and easy. So I'm not gonna put all of this together into one piece, too heavy. My hair cannot hold it because I have thin hair. So I just gonna keep it like this, and then I'm gonna sew this little clips to it. So right now I'm going to show you how to sew it together without cutting into a little piece. Yeah, come closer right here. So when you got into here, you just turn this way. And then all you have to do is just fold this side and just flip it into it. So you don't have to cut little piece by little piece and then pull all the way. You just fold it and sew it together. And then you just so it's just gonna be like this, and all you have to do is just sew it together. So each one is just depend how thick you want. But for me, I just want 5 together. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'll just sew one more, so it'll be 6. And then that's it. So this is how you do it. Then once you're done, take it out, and then you just cut it. So I don't have to cut every little pieces. You just cut it and cut it. So this is the back. So all I have to do is I'm going to cut this piece out. And then all I got, this is all I got together. So I did sew this one. And then I sewed this one and this one. So it just depends how wide you want. So I got all of this. I'm gonna put right here. And then this one, I'm gonna save this one so I can put it into my crown upstairs. So I'm gonna put this away. And then now I'm going to sew the clips on, so the clips to it. So this is, I'm going to sew this clips to it. So you have to put the clips to the side here. And then you just sew to it a little bit up. And if you don't have a sewing machine, you can use your hand to sew it too. Because the crown part, I using my hand. I did not use sewing machine because it's easier on my hand. Did you see it clear? Yes. So make sure there's 2 holes. So this hole and that hole. So both. So this one and then so this one. So it's nice and hold it down. Nice and tight and hold it down to it. Otherwise it's not gonna hold it good. And then you finish this one. You just want to go to the other side here. Because too dark, I don't really see anything. Okay, so all set. I'll flip on the side here, and I'll just kind of type it. And then all you do is just cut it, and then that's it. And then you sew another one right through, and then all you have to do is sew another one right here, just to hold it down. So that's all for today. I'm going to finish the other one. And if you're hoping you can learn and you can do it yourself, it's pretty easy and simple. If you don't have the sewing machine, you can use your hand and you just sew it. And you just sew all of this together. That'll be fine too. So hopefully you'll learn something for today, and you can do your own hair extension. You can sew yourself, and you can put this clips, sew the clips on too. So that's all I have for today. Thanks for watching.